safely away for what should be an entertaining featured group.
Hovland in good position here for his second shot. Up the hill, trying to use that wind to bring it in towards the flag, just right at the stick.
Oh, another beauty. Yeah, perfect start for the 27-year-old from Oslo. 7-time winner on the...
in terms of the way the holes are playing. This one up in the wind and should be very good.
So it is huge bounce forward.
Right edge of that grandstand.
So that one is definitely in the go zone.
It's a lower ball flight on a good line if it's the right distance.
That's a beautiful shot. Not going to climb up that ridge, but two quality iron shots.
Now starts to snap back towards the hole. Just carrying a little bit too much pace. Good 2-putt in the end.
3-4 start.
Green is a good mindset for these players. This one out to the right. A little too conservative, looking for a good hop off that mound.
It would have been really close to yesterday's hole location.
Right.
May give Jordan Spieth a good look at the end.
Yeah, Spieth's marker a couple of feet off the line of this one. Now start to move back towards the hole, but doesn't have enough pace, does it? It does.
Wow, 2 long putts, and now what happens now is
this one on a great line, just favoring the right half of the fairway, make it a kick down towards the middle.
looked like it may have been a bit of a missed strike, but it's a great miss.
Left side, he cannot see the flag. Hovland's going to try and work this in from right to left. That's also a good line, exactly where he was aiming, and getting a kick towards the flag.
I mean, this guy's iron play is something else.
Yeah, once you have a player that goes ahead of you, giving you a good sense, these players are so good, they dial it in. No, you wouldn't have expected that from what we've seen.
And his first par of the day.
Down breeze here, and an appetizing tee shot for these players. Looking a little right.
Caught the last little bit of that upslope, and that's going to feed over into the right rough. That's going to be an off.
Yeah, conservative, very, actually more conservative than I thought. Trying to use that ridge on the left to bring it back. And it doesn't have that much pace, that side of the green, so that's pretty much all he could do.
I think that shows a tremendous.
They move from his right to left a little more because of that breeze.
Got it on a nice line, but that's going to come up well short, and that's going to be an awkward putt for par with that.
Yeah, that he just left himself too much work there.
That was a pretty brutal lip out right there. So slow. It's hard to see a putt lip out of the hole when it's got that kind of speed.
Yeah, tough to see.
This one on a more sensible line, middle of the green.
Yeah, good shot.
Exactly where you're supposed to hit it. Another great. If I'm making birdie on 6, it's going to be a 30-footer.
Right. Solid.
2. And this one's good.
4 under on the par 5s this week.
Looked like he reached back for a little bit of extra speed there.
Too green.
Yes.
A huge try for Viktor.
It's like the left
Cutting a little more than he would have liked, but looks like a good line.
left foot slipped on him just a hair. That's well done. Should feed back towards the center of the green off of that ridge.
Yeah.
That's going to be right on the same line as we just saw.
But I think he'll be fancying this one, moving from his right to left down the hill there to start. Still going to be an easy birdie, isn't it?
And it will. His fourth birdie of the day.
This one cutting and really not getting much help from that breeze, flirting with the bunker, or first bunker on the right.
That's going to be much further back than Ludwig's.
This one's just riding that wind, needs to be careful, heading to the left side of the green. Do not want to miss it left. That was about as far left as he could go without being in that.
They're a little bit heavier over here to deal with the wind, and they actually kind of reject the ball. It just seems to be more normal now, and I don't like it. I love Viktor Hovland. Sure. I just don't like this aim point strategy where you go and stand on each.
So it makes this hole a little easier if you're a player who moves the ball left to right. This one floating in the wind and in danger of missing the fairway right. You've got that bunker down there.
Oh, that'll be a certain layup out of that bunker.
Feet here, which doesn't make it easy out of these fairway bunkers. We're going to try and advance it down there as far as he can. Got great contact on it. It's going to be short of those left bunkers and give him a pitch shot. Not the best angle though with that. Don't really want to mess with that ridge either, because there's a bit of a question mark about how the ball will react when it pitches. This one should fly about exactly where he needed to pitch it.
Just wanders off.
Accepting of the fact that, you know, there are going to be times where you're just playing against. This one an aggressive line, trying to work it round the corner.
Just absolutely love his swing when he's on and he has that recoil. It is just a thing of beauty, and that is miles down there. And like I said, that position right there
came out high on him. And a good line, good shot there.
Landed that in a perfect spot to get the release. And yet again, Viktor Hovland getting
maybe a little from the right at the end.
just ran out of a little bit of speed.
A bit surprising.
They moved, just penetrating right through it. Viktor low one, starting left, hoping it cuts back. He's concerned about that left side.
Well, he's not going to be able to reach the green from there unless he just has a miracle lie. Probably going to have a pretty awkward stance on that.
Big clump of grass behind the ball. Came out pretty well. I think a case of whether he was going to run it down into that gully. The danger now is that it's going to run down into the bottom of that swale. I'm not so sure he thought the ball was going to go that far there.
But to a back left flag, Tom, it's not as bad as it would have been in that gully yesterday.
He has a bit of a downhill lie. Going to try and come in low and let it bounce up.
Well, that's 2 of the last 3 holes he's had to lay up after. What a save for Hovland. That's
more enjoyable for everyone out here. This one riding that wind back into the middle of the fairway. It's very good.
Just needs a good bounce to avoid those bunkers, and it does. Perfectly placed.
Like he was trying to knock it down to keep it battling against the wind. It's gone pretty straight on him.
It's a good spot to leave it. He's got a lot of green to work with.
A case of just picking that spot to pitch the ball. Let it release up the green, but I think Johnson, that was not the best contact, as you could see from his reaction. Up in the middle of the green, very subtle hump that he's got to deal with there. Should move it to the right. He thought he had it.
Let's take a closer look, just see how.
turning in as well on a similar line. Now let's see what happens.
A similar result.
Not quite as big of a bounce as Spieth's got from a really similar location, but 3 beautiful shots. And Viktor for leaving that one short.
Had the line read. Coming off the par 12.
And they like it. It's down the middle.
That looked very smooth.
Nice tight ball flight. Not much movement in that at all.
Do hope he finds his.
He's on a good line. Just needs to turn a little bit towards the flag, which it does. Climbing up there, looks good from back here. Maybe a little short.
Whole locations. It's Viktor Hovland now.
Again with that flag stick in.
Looks good. Just didn't turn in at the end.
Especially when the wind's blowing and the stick's moving around a little bit. I mean, what did Bryson call it? The capture rate of a flag stick. The capture rate on these sticks is not good.
That would concern you.
Big time.
Now sometimes this one left of the other two. This one's a little too far left.
Oh, but carries up there and gets a great bounce. He's going to be just flicking a little wedge into this green.
Trying to use that left side to bring it in.
I think that's a pretty smart play.
Good look here for Viktor. Should move back towards the hole now.
Wow, the putt on 12, the par 5, and that one. How did both of those miss? It seems like a proper gust of wind could put that one back in.
Just a heartbreaking miss for Viktor.
It's a little bit further right into the middle of the green. Doesn't want to drift too far right on that line.
Yeah, it's going to be a long 2-putt. 16 playing is the second hardest hole in the course.
Not too much of a factor on this putting surface. It's protected a little bit from the dunes and the grandstand behind the green. But you don't want to go too far past, because then it starts to drop away, and I think that was the factor here of why he left it short, and he's left it in an awkward where you could be in jeopardy of not playing the weekend.
I'm stunned. All 3 players virtually 3-putting.
Longer. Okay.
So 3 fours from this featured group at 16.
But I mean, you've kind of put yourself in jeopardy here of potentially risking not playing the weekend. Need to get it into the house. This is just drifting over to the right side. You got a blast of cold air as well. I think we've got some nasty weather on the way all around the links at the moment. Seeing very dark sky.
Nice committed swing.
Very good.
Oh, yeah. Beauty by Viktor.
It's such a nice approach here because everything's pressure off.
Yeah, drips it over the front edge, so Viktor gets it back to even par.
Viktor trying to cut this one against that breeze, favoring the right side.
Should stay fairway, but it's going to be a little ways back. May have a bit of an obstructed view.
Looking for a strong finish.
Trying to work it in left to right, and that wind is just holding it left of the flag. Maybe a little too long. Tough to tell from down here.
Yeah, deep. But safely aboard.
Putting back up the hill, should move a little right to left at the end, and moved way more than he thought.
Yeah.
3 rounds in the 60s out of this group. It was a lot of fun to watch with you today,
It
David.
really was, Johnson. Tom, great to be with you as well. As our morning feature group shakes hands and prepares for some Saturday